I was eager to get out of Las Vegas. It's only 285 some odd miles to Los Angeles, but it's a world away, a world that I can't stand. So instead of shooting in Las Vegas, we shot in the parking lot behind the hotel. I don't even remember what hotel it was. They're all the same. It's Las Vegas. Unfortunately, I was pretty sure JF wanted to get back to San Francisco. The most direct route back to San Francisco, the one that JF would want to take, would take us past Reno. Doubling back and Reno, two big problems. But Death Valley is kind of on the way. Well, no way, hold that thought. That's where you have it wrong.
Don't do the Viking bit.
I'm not doing the Viking bit, I'm just trying to get you to stop talking. It's been an amazing trip. What? I can't hear what you're saying.
The aliens brought you here.
It's amazing. Take this amazing journey to a place I've never been. I find myself once again on the outskirts of the city I don't want to go to. JF will provide the excuse we need to go to beautiful Death Valley. I'm a man of few regrets, but one of the regrets is that I avoided one of the great cultural pastimes of Nevada, which is the brothel circuit. On the way out of Las Vegas, we stopped for gas. And of course, at the gas station was the Nevada Brothel Museum. The Brothel Museum is here, but more importantly, the trucker showers are also here, and I have not taken a shower in over 6 days. And no one should ever go to a brothel or a brothel museum without taking a shower. Not a coincidence, they're in the same building. Let us investigate. Just up the road from the Nevada Brothel Museum, where allegedly there is a mummified prostitute, not that I saw that, of course, is the Creat Air Force Base. Now, I'm a huge fan of aviation, fighters, bombers. I'm a guy, I'm a kid. My father used to take me to the Paris Air Show on a road trip every 2 years in Paris. However, Creat Air Force Base, north of Las Vegas, is no longer the home of the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, the premier U.S. flying and entertainment unit. It's now the largest American air base, I think, for UAVs and drones. The fastest growing technology I guess the U.S. Air Force has today. Not nearly as fun for a kid who loves aviation to watch. In fact, this time there was absolutely nothing to see. I've traveled a lot. This time I got to actually take in Death Valley. And it was lucky to have occurred right after it rained, because unlike most days in the desert, on this day, just after the rain stopped, the haze, the dust, anything that would have been in the air had settled, and it was gorgeous. Death Valley. This is no Nevada desert. This is a California desert, and is completely unfairly named. Look around. This is not a bunch of sand and rock. It's gorgeous and colorful and pink and blue and purple and cerulean. It's Death Valley, and I love it. The G37 IPL is the perfect car to take to Death Valley. Wouldn't you agree?
This is a cruiser. This is a long distance cruiser. Now this is it's amazing that at 85 miles an hour, this thing is dead quiet. I gotta tell you, it's a very comfortable highway cruiser. It's got the performance. It doesn't droop, as you say. It doesn't lag in any power all the way up to 100. But it does have some flaws.
I'll give you my big flaw for this car.
I have mine too.
I'll give you two, and actually, given how good this car is, for some people, the flaws won't matter.
Yeah.
You go first. Name one.
And we've spoken about this before.
The seat controls.
I can't get to the seat controls. It's like the seats in this car are great,
yeah,
but they don't fit well with the door, meaning that you've got about an inch of clearance to move the seat controls, and if you have a watch, you can't do it. I have to tell you though, otherwise, interior, I love the color combination. I love the leather and I love the trim pieces. Navigation now, it's getting old.
It's horrible. Yeah, the car is amazing, but
It's not horrible. It's just
no. It's. I have yet to understand how to enter an address into it. That car was perfect for this drive. Why? The roads are long, with long, gently arcing turns. The dips in the road, easily handled by this car. The power, more than enough. Some places make me feel like Artist Canyon makes me feel, like I know nothing more, I've seen nothing more, and I have no greater insight into the beauty of the world than the average tourist who's never left their house except to watch it on TLC. Why? Because I cannot for the life of me come up with a unique and descriptive description, or even the adjective to explain why I can't explain it, for how beautiful Artist Canyon was. It's beautiful. It terrifies me. It reminds me of Starship Troopers and Dune and Tremors and Blood Beach.
All you ever say, you just reference movies.
No,
Movies that very few people actually.
I only reference horror movies. And it's beautiful here, and that's what makes it so scary. Because people come out here and think it's beautiful, end up dying of dehydration, or being, smothered by sand. Note, by the way, it rained up here. You can tell because you can see the flow of water down the side of the mountain. Terrifying. Last time I was up in the desert, you know what happened. This journey is a metaphor.
Why are you down there?
This is a metaphor for our lives. Because although we walk the same distance, we find ourselves apart. I'm going to climb up.
You're not going to climb up from there. There's a path there. Why would you not take the path?
Because I was exploring. I bet you I can climb up. I bet you I can climb up.
Him?
I bet you I can do it. I can totally make it. I can totally make it. This might be tough, but I'm gonna make it.
You're gonna kill yourself, man.
Nah, it's gonna be tough. You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna get me killed here. Whoa. Okay. I got it. Stay there. Oh my God, you're totally gonna knock me off the mountain. Dude, you're never gonna get me over this hill. We're going back down. How ironic that here at the end of our journey, in Death Valley, a place named after the opposite of life, we should find life. Life that could only be here for one reason. Because deep underneath these rock formations, shale, sand, and stone, we would find evidence of travelers from long ago, in whose vessel, deep in the bowels, were transporting the very life that grows here today. These travelers, our ancestors, known by a name quite fearsome, Vikings. I was running out of time to convince JF to take me to Los Angeles. There was really only one opportunity left. We were 3-4 hours from LA and a good 8 from San Francisco. So, inspired by the movie Dune, where the characters trudged through the sand for hours and nearly died of dehydration. I thought if I could just get JF far enough off the road into the sand dunes, exhausted, that he'd be too tired to drive to San Francisco. So, one of the reasons I want to hang out here with you in the dunes is not just because I enjoyed two straight guys walking and talking, was because it's just so exhausting. And after we could take this walk together back to the car, you're going to be so tired, you're going to want to just come over to my place, you know, to chill out, play some Forza, order some chicken wings. What do you say?
To Los Angeles?
Well, that's where I live.
No. You're not pulling a Mustang on me. I have to bring the car back up to San Francisco. So, if you want to take the time and get your way back that way, I'm totally cool with that. But I got to take both cars back to.
I understand where you're coming from, but I've known you a lot longer than I've known Musto, and he said if I called him anytime, he'd be there.
Sorry. I guess I'm not that good of a friend.
So I should call Musto. Can I borrow your phone before you take off? Just for a second.
Do you have a phone?
No, can I borrow yours?
You don't have a phone?
No, I left it, I think in Musto's car. I've been
I'm
borrowing
sorry.
phones this whole time.
I don't have a phone.
Serious.
Yeah. Left in the car.
All right, there's a cute redhead over there. I'm going to check out that campsite. But can you at least walk me over there so I don't look like a hitchhiker or like a homeless guy? Just to the campsite right over there?
See you later.
Serious, come on, man. It's Death Valley. I mean, I know Death Valley's alive, but what I really mean is it's still Death Valley. It's not a cool place to leave a friend. Serious, JF, come on, man. Besides, who wants to drive an Infiniti alone?
You serious?
You know what I'm saying? Just not the car you drive alone. Lamborghini, Porsche, Ferrari.
At least it won't smell.
Oh my God. Redhead campsite. So. Don't drive away before I get there. I was told the car show requires 3 things. I think it requires about 20 things. Friendship, chicken wings, muscle cars, sports cars, aliens, whorehouses, Nevada, desert, dunes, more friends, fighting, friends betraying you, cars, chicken wings, whorehouses. I can't remember. This is my show. This is that show. Bye. Bye.